Hi,
Right then.
and I'm here with Dan and Will, and I'm here with Chaps, and I'm also here with our friend Anthony, who also runs a page. The name escapes me at the moment. Isn't it Jack something?
I changed it.
Oh, you did? What's it now?
Malcolm the Ghost.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright, so today we're going to talk about RWBY and how it's fucking awesome.
Yes.
Agreed.
A very unbiased look at RWBY
Yes.
and how amazing it is.
Hopefully.
Very.
I forget, is Anthony still here? I forget.
Yes, he's here.
Yes, he's very quiet.
How about we start with our initial
Ticked puppy voice.
the trailers? Like, what did you guys think of the first trailer?
They were really awesome, and they did their job, which was to hype up the show. They did that really well.
Clearly.
So, Chaps, you first, then Dan, then Ryan, and then Anthony. And then I'll go last, because, fetus.
Yes, just in case you aren't aware, Will is in fact a fetus who is, working all his technical magic from his mother's womb.
You're welcome.
So yeah. RWBY!
Go, Chaps. Go.
Dan, you go.
Okay.
What's in the trailers?
RWBY, awesome. Gripes. I didn't like how they portrayed some of the characters. Honestly.
Yeah, you wanted Weiss to be freaking badass, but,
well, it's
like
more the impression I got from the trailer. Just seeing the trailer, she looked very, stoic and kind of serious. She reminded me of, Raven from the Teen Titans. She'd end up being the comically serious in comparison to the more lighthearted other characters. Be the one who'd be very professional and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I gotta say, compared to that impression I got, it was really disappointing seeing her just be a snotty rich girl.
Well,
it was just...
The hope is that she'll warm up and become... Because they still have to become a group, right? They're all going to become one.
Yeah, but it's just... I know where it's going to go. Because you see it before. Oh, she stops being such a bitch, becomes more friendly.
Maybe they'll do it differently. I mean, the guy in charge, Monty, plus... what were the other two? Miles and Kerry, they all watch anime. They understand what we understand, the cliche of, the bitchy girl becomes awesome.
Well, that's not really an anime cliche. That's like a cliche in all types.
That's just a storytelling cliche, honestly.
Yeah. Well, they understand that, and hopefully they'll, write something interesting and creative and new.
Yeah, I did not like Wise at all.
Weiss, it's Weiss.
Weiss.
Yeah.
Schnee.
I did not like her at all.
Sweet.
Because if you guys know, I'm not a big fan of Asuka from Evangelion because she was such a total bitch.
Even though she's actually pretty cool.
In the rebuild, she's cool. In the show, she's a fucking asshole.
I will concede that point.
She is an asshole.
I am going to say, though, that I do think Weiss's fighting style, at least based on the trailers, is the coolest.
What, you mean fencing?
With the rapier wand?
Yes,
yeah, that's incredibly badass.
German...
Agree.
I think
I do.
In fencing, though it could be English, too.
I don't care. She uses magic and casts it with a sword.
English fencing. Yeah. What about Blake?
I don't know what to make of her, really. It's just, I don't know.
I know, she's so, anti- whatever.
I mean, I didn't get much of her from the trailer.
Well, yeah, I know.
Well, she kind of seems like the rogue one. Because, in Yang's trailer, you see her, looking for her and stuff. She's like the rogue. She's kind of working for the bad guys, I'm assuming.
Except she clearly isn't. She goes to the same school as the rest.
No idea. Well, I don't know. We can speculate. So, yeah.
He's the more mysterious.
I guess part of also the reason I got the impression I did Weiss is from the sort of fairy tale-ish verse they give in the song at the beginning of the Ruby Red trailer.
Yeah.
The white is cold and always yearning, burdened by a royal test. I figured she'd be more kind of serious, dealing with the pressures of high expectations put upon her from being of high social status.
The explanation that the creator Monty gave of her was basically, if you look at her outfit, it's all pristine, nice, and very symmetrical. But the only thing that's not symmetrical is her hair. Hair is done up on the side, and that's like her way to defy what properness has been put onto her. So there is a chance that she will become a much more interesting character, and I really hope that she does. I did like Weiss.
Yeah. On the other hand, I didn't expect RWBY end up with the character shows. I kind of thought she'd end up being a little bit more serious, maybe a bit more, still wide-eyed idealist. But I like the fact that she turned into essentially a weapons geek.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of awesome.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome.
I can totally relate.
I find RWBY to be absolutely adorable.
Me too.
Oh god.
The best part is when she goes all chibi in the second episode.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
Yeah, can't wait to see it.
Dude, that's your fault, man. All right.
For the previous discussion, including me, because I'm in a different place, I'm not able to be as loud and energetic as I was last time. But
that explains it.
I'll see. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. All right. Well, how about we give Chaps?
I'm not in the basement of solitude.
But Chaps, what was your initial thoughts on the 4 characters? Starting.
Like, do you want me to rank them like the order of
No.
I liked?
Tell us best, and then just who do you like the best?
Let's see. The trailer that I liked the best would, I want to say, I can't decide.
Oh, come on. So there's the West, Blake. Actually, I just said that in the correct order. Awesome.
RWBY, Weiss, Blake, Yang.
Interestingly enough, every single character in that show, their name is actually referenced to something about color. Like RWBY is red.
No, really?
Weiss is actually pronounced Weiss is actually white in German.
Said everyone who knows rudimentary German.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know rudimentary German.
Shit. Geeks. And Blake, I don't know her last name, but it's probably referenced to something black. Blake. And then Yang's last name, I think, is a reference to yellow. Anyway.
So even though 2 out of the 4 girls don't actually hold up your theory, you're still gonna say it does.
Somehow, I don't actually know how, but that's what Peter Monty said. Every single character in the entire universe has something to do with color.
Okay.
And that said they'd stick with, so, interestingly enough. I love that I'm the expert on this one, finally.
I love how you're claiming to be the expert even though you don't have any actual evidence to back up what you're talking about.
I don't have any evidence. They didn't put anything out.
Then how do you be an expert?
So how about you withhold your theories, Mr. Expert?
Oh, theories, yes.
Hey, look,
you guys go on about stuff that you don't.
The guy who came up with the Pixar theory found evidence for all that. I'm sure you can find some eventually.
Thank you.
But for now, try holding your tongue.
Okay.
Wench.
I'm sorry, that sounded really prickish.
I like the phrasing.
It's okay. My sex is not determined yet, so you can shut your mouth, Dan. You and your teens.
Well, he's right. He is a fetus. We don't know whether the chromosomes and all that have...
Which is why I feel it's okay to call it a wench.
Jess, why do I feel as if you were at your house, you'd be dying hysterically, you'd be laughing hysterically right now?
Because I would be. It hurts, Brian.
Are you sick or something? Is that why you can't?
No, it's just that my father is sleeping in the next room over, and the walls are not exactly thin, but I can still be heard.
I see.